All my friends and family have fallen. But now it is my turn. I heard the gang coming before I even saw them. They were a very noisy lot. Their boots stomped and squelched into the ground, and they dragged our deaths through the soil. They fanned out, each looking for a particular victim. The wind carried our whispers and protests, our pleas for them to go away. As for me, I stared at the sky and prayed. I'd lost friends, brothers and relatives to these men, and every day I breathed a sigh of relief that I was still alive. But not today. A shadow fell across my own and every part of me drooped. The leader, the boss, bigger than the rest, taller than the rest, stood ramrod straight in the cemetery of my friends. His shadow shot into ours like an accusing finger. Begin. It was small at first, a surgical cut, a nick on my skin. Then it screeched as its teeth bit deeper, through every vein, every capillary. There was blood everywhere, on the ground, on my neighbors who were already starting to sway, dizzy with the pain, and on the overalls of my murderer, who wiped the sweat off his face and kept on going. And the pain. It was worse than the stories I heard, the lucky ones who managed to survive with half their flesh intact. Everything in my body was breaking down, collapsing, and they were going down screaming as the canines cracked and chattered and tore them into pieces. I heard something else twist, snap, and my soul was slowly crumbling along with it. I leaned forward. I couldn't help it. My hair was already all over the ground in big green clumps. The teeth had reached the last of my skin, the last bit holding me together. But with a swift flick of his arm, the murderous metal bit through. I was falling. The ground drew closer. I saw every soil particle, every ant who greeted and waved to me as they marched past, the children of my home who had yet to see what was to come. All around me I heard people cheering, laughing, and a celebratory war cry that I used to hear from miles away. But now it rang clear into my mind, as death reached out his arms and took me away. Timber.